Hey, good morning. I thought long and hard about recording this video, and I decided to do it as a food for faith because one of the things that I promised myself when I started the Rooted Faith wellness portion of Bedrock Nutrition was that this was as much about me learning what I needed to know and the steps that I went through in terms of understanding my nervous system and healing myself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically, as it is about helping other people. And as such, I had decided that Rooted Faith Wellness was going to be a very raw look at me, as well as the tools that I have learned that I can teach other people. And this is a very vulnerable video. I wasn't sure if I wanted to cut it at all, but it feels like I need to. So bear with me. Today is going to be a very honest food for faith. In my life right now, things are very heavy, and I want to be very real about that, not hide behind it, while there's nothing more that I want to do than actually to disappear. I'd like to go quiet, to isolate myself, to hibernate until things get better. But at the same time, I feel God pressing on my heart to let go of control. I talked about this in the last Food for Faith, and surrender and things not being in my time. And I hear very clearly God saying to me that I know I need to surrender. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6 say, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. I've shared it, I've taught it, but right now I'm struggling to live it. Because right now, what's going on in my life is not what I want. I'm not where I want to be. The things happening to me are outside of my control. I don't want to feel the way that I feel. And there is part of me clinging very tightly to how I think things should be. I've even told my kids that I can't tell them that God has a plan, even in the hard times, and not recognize that for myself, that even when I don't understand what's going on or why, God's at work. So there's part of me that doesn't want any of this, and the tension makes me bitter, angry, exhausted, and I feel like a hypocrite. I tell people to trust God, but what do I do when I'm fighting that? And maybe this is the part that doesn't get talked about enough. Surrender isn't a one-time thing. It is a daily battle between control and trust. Not from a stage, not from having life all figured out, but right in the middle of chaos. Matthew 11:28 says, come to me all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Maybe faith isn't proven when everything else makes sense, but built right here in these moments, when every part of you resists what's happening and you're forced to soften anyway. Today I don't come to you with answers, just runny mascara. I'm coming to you in the process of learning. God doesn't need me to be in control. He's asking me to surrender. What a mess. I'm sorry. And maybe you do too. If you are, just know that you're not alone, and we're in this together, learning to let go so that God can move. I hope you all have a wonderful day.